Hello and welcome. Right, I've had many thoughts, and I thought, let's just get this sorted. I'm going to go straight into a time lapse because we have got a lot to do. The other thing is, this road is no longer going to be used, as in like we're splitting the. Oh yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, right. We'll allow create fields. I know we don't need to do it just yet, but we may as well. Yeah, so really we could extend this field on this side, but what I'm thinking is the animals are going to go up to that where the old road is. We need to level it. I might allow, because this is something you could do with buckets or the friends help or that type of stuff, where the levelling could be done. You could move earth, and I've always said that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow a bit of levelling when we give ourselves the cash back, because we really need to do that now. I am going to extend the fields. I am going to literally grab a massive chunk there. But why not? I don't mean it funny. That's, we're supposed to be expanding. Don't need like buildings, so we're going to have the condensed farmyard sort of we could sort of increase this as well. But I think what we'll do is we'll just level. Oh, gone a bit over that. It really wanted to do, it was actually following the contour of the, we might actually just seed a bit. I might have to paint a bit. Yeah, now that's one thing I am nicely surprised by. Painting costs of grass. Now Giants must have, well, I don't know, they're not really renowned for like listening to people's cries for mercy, but they did. It must have been a big thing to a lot of people, and Giants have like gone all right then, which I am grateful for. Yeah, I'm not having a go. Yeah, Giants aren't one for like listening to people. If they think they've got something right, then they're going to stick to it like that. So yeah, right, that's about right. So now I need to just fill this in, because although we can clearly see that that is a bit silly, really. I've got to be honest on that. It's a ploughed fields. It's obviously been ploughed. So why is this reading that like I've got to plough it again? Because the worker wouldn't work. So it really is ploughed. So what I'm saying is, why is the game like saying it's not? You know what I mean? That makes no sense, because it has been ploughed. You'd think the game would say, oh, this has been ploughed, so therefore it's been ploughed. Oh no. This has been ploughed, but it's not apparently been ploughed. And that's what I'm saying. It sort of makes a mockery of the rules. Although I have got to say, early on in the game, the rules relaxed are not always they're not always against you. Sometimes they're for you. I know that myself. The horsepower requirements, the thing that I found the most biggest is horsepower requirements on harvesters. Yeah, the little 250 should not be able to do like a 13-meter header, and it can. That's 250 horsepower. But you'd need to be like a corn header, sorry. Yeah, because corns are heavier. Yeah, I did a corn header, got one. I don't know if the Geringhoff is lighter, but it doesn't look it. It looks exactly as tough as every other corn header, and I've got a 13-meter, and it's capable to do it as if it's like a doddle. Yeah, it's not struggling with it at all, and I'm like, that's not right. That really isn't right at all. It should not be able to do that. Right, let's just get this right. We don't want any red patches. Yeah. Beautiful 9-meter. I don't think it, no, you did. No, it's 9. Yeah, no, we did do it. Definitely. It's not going to take long with the 9. The 12 would have been better. That we couldn't really legitimately. You can see the speed on this is 7 miles an hour, and it's 11, or it's a real fast plough. So it's sort of showing I'm getting 8, touching 8 occasionally. So it is definitely stealing power. And this is a 230. So that's what I'm saying. The other 160 could have done it. Did we do the 9 for that, or did we do the 6? I can't remember. But this can get away with the. So the horsepower requirements are about right. What it says is about right. But yeah, if you want this perfect, you've got to be the big monster. But it's still nice to know that something about 180 horsepower could actually do. Well, you could do the 6-meter anyway, but like the 9, it's a bit of a. Yeah, it's sort of slightly slower, but are you really going to complain about that? This is the one I love the most, but obviously now we've got a 12-meter option. I'm going to fall in love with it even all over again. Just, yeah, I suppose the thing that got me the most about the ridiculous Dominic one was the mulching feature. Yeah, now this hasn't got mini mulches on. Neither did that really. It was just he did with his plough the same as I did with my seeder. He switched the feature on, which yeah, you could. I mean, who's to say it hasn't got funny little things at the front, which is all a mulcher is really doing. You could sort of do it, but it would be difficult, and I'd imagine you'd ask more, not less. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, as I said, some modders do mods just to keep people happy because they've got friends that are moaning about a feature and they're not modders at all. And so yeah, even though, like, to me, I work with scripting anyway, so looking at the syntax of programming, I'm not a programmer, but scripter certainly, yeah. I mean, I've been scripting ever since I was at so to look at the syntax of scripts and to obey that, I have done a bit of HTML as well, which obviously XML is, yeah, I have done some websites, literally pure HTML, so it's not like I'm not a programmer, as a modern programmer would say. I'm not a Java programmer or anything like that. I did do a bit of dabbling in C++ when I was, yeah, but I'm not. I think in life you always should recognise your talents and your things that you don't like doing. Now I sort of have this I do like, yeah, the modding, the like engineering side of it and all of that. I used to love technical drawing at school, and it's something I dropped because it's, unless you were going to become an architect, I thought it's a waste, and I was good at it. It was one of those that I did really excel and loved, but I sort of thought, no, it's I need the sciences, I need maths, need English, and I'm not thinking for 1 minute of going into about being an architect or sort of engineering CAD or anything like that. Oh, actually, I don't know that I think I've missed a line there. I think there's going to be a bit of red. Oh, I actually did it right for once. Yeah, I did a little bit. I thought I had. We don't want any red showing. That's just, it was about there. So I'd rather have a bit of an overlap than like miss a bit. Yeah, so I didn't really sort of think ever of like CAD or anything like that, because I don't think I knew about CADs. Hang on, no, I did. I know I did, because yeah, one of my favourite teachers, I won't say his name. His first name's Chris. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. And yeah, he was a really good, down to earth guy, and I used to love his character. He had a beautiful Dell laptop. Mind you, yeah, I was an adult thinking about it. Yeah, so I'm still not 100%. So my thought processes are a bit weird, is all I'm going to say. Yeah, weirder than normal. I'd always say, yeah, I'm a geek and I'm proud of it. I own it. I do. But yeah, so one more line, and then we're going to like rip this field and make it bigger. But bearing in mind there's trees, which we're going to leave. If we have to chop one down, yeah, well, I don't mind doing that, but yeah, that treating off causes some issues. Sparing its life, it's caused us a lot of grief. Yeah, I was looking in editing and could have done it differently. I thought, well, I could have done, but the thing is, the shed would have come into the yard too much, and although, yeah, I mean, it's about the best value shed as well. I did have thoughts earlier of grabbing them. I love the one from Riverbend Springs. 95,000 it is, and I'd never pay that for a shed, but it is really beautiful. And I thought, yeah, but would it go in character? Isn't it really an American shed? Although, I mean, it's similar sort of style to the one that we ripped up, really. It's a shame about that. If it got another door, what it is, the posts are too big inside. It's just not, yeah, it's not plausible in the way that I think it's right. So if we treat the back of the shed as, and we'll give a bit of a headland so that it doesn't look silly, so there's a bit of grass, and we'll angle it so we're sort of going toward that tree ahead of us. That's a long way almost to the road. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we'll angle. Yeah, this is the most important thing, is to get this lot right. So I would say like that. And I've gone out a little tiny tickle of a bit. And then I would say we still want headlands. Let's go beyond that line of trees. So I would say about there. And I can move very slightly if I think I'm correct, of course, a touch. We don't want to be too close to the trees because we know what's going to happen. Although, yeah, trees are alright. I mean, the workers aren't like as timid as they used to be. That's one thing I'm going to say. Yeah, they used to be terrible. There's enough room there for like a production or something. It's fairly flat close to the road. So, although we've got quite a few bits that are quite good for productions now. Like there's quite a lot of room there, and there's behind where the caravan used to be on the original field. There's definitely room for a small production there, and I think I'll be using the small productions a lot. I've really fallen in love with the way that Giants have done it. So you can see really that there is no road anymore here. We've claimed it back, which I don't think, did I do? Oh no, I didn't. I did a separate field. No, I don't think I claimed the road, but it is on our land. We are allowed. And if people really want to still walk across it, I hope they don't, but I think a lot of farmers are at that stage where they're like, oh no, please don't walk across my fields. But I've got to be honest, if people have got a right of way, which they have, then they will walk across your fields because it's a public footpath. Yeah, there were some farmers in the 70s really trying to even put barbed wire and stuff like that to stop you going on, and it was a public right of way, and they got hammered for it. So in Britain, it's like a don't even try it farmer, although they do. Yeah, there's like in life, there are some good farmers, and there are some not so good farmers. Right now, then, how are we doing on our other field? Because we really need the other one to do the stone picking, and then we'll follow. Yeah, so I'd like to get this field done, get that sunflowers done. Yeah, the one thing that obviously I'm not coherent, but in editing I always like to check the videos. So I watched it this morning. I thought that's good. Yeah, I don't want to like. I was going to see if I could go back to sleep, but I couldn't. So I thought I had a good night's sleep for me. Very rarely, I've always had broken sleep, but I actually slept well for me. But I thought, oh, it's only like 6 o'clock. Why don't you like? So I watched the video, and I looked, and I thought, why didn't you like grab the 99,000 thing and sell it, you wally? You'd literally, I thought you could have done that. You would have. It was a rack of bonus as well. I thought you'd have actually made probably enough for us to do our leveling and stuff. You would have actually just about done that. So yeah, I should have done it. It's true, but hey ho. We didn't do it. It's as simple as that. Now then, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, we've left the farmyard for the farmyard. We probably will do that level. That is a point. If we're thinking of paying ourselves, let's do what I would do normally. Let's make this sort of like smooth and level. So let's give ourselves, and we'll 3, 5, 4, 6. Let me write that down. And that's what we're going to end up back with no matter what happens. We're not going to do any swizzle where like it's a 3, please write pen, 3, 5, 2, 1. Oh, of course, yeah, we're going down with a worker. We'll just go that, it's not too bad. So let's add, it doesn't matter because we're going to take it away. So we'll just add 20 grand. It props shouldn't be like that, and this is only for leveling. We'll put that straight back to 3521 once we've done this. So yeah, we're going to need to like, that's why I'm not giving the plough. If we're going to do this, we sort of need to smooth to about here, soften, but we're going to level right up to there. That's what we're going to do. So if we go, yeah, because it won't do it once you've got buildings. So if we do the leveling from there right up to the edge of the field like that, and same, oh my life, if we level from this point where we want that, that's going to take that back, and if we go to the edge of the white and make that level, And when we place that shed back, it's going to be alright. Now, you say that, but the softening, like, sort of takes a bit back, so we've got to go a little bit more. Really. Right, now we soften. I'm saying it right as well. Yeah, I usually say smooth. Still very FS. Oh, wow, it's not half cane in the cost. It does do it again, though, doesn't it? It's actually taken away. Yeah, it's sort of like it is a lot. I like it. It's a good feature, but it may well. It's sort of, yeah. Over time, it sort of levels it all back. It's not bad. Wow, it did take a lot, though, didn't it? 28 grand. Right, so if we now go. Now that shouldn't take a lot because it's not going to do an awful lot. Yeah, I'm going to leave this. I know. Oh, I suppose that is a point. I think. I don't know that we're going to need to give any money back at this rate. But it is doing quite a lot. You can see it pulls it down a little bit each time when you do this. So it really does do what you... So if we... This is the real area we need to... What was that amount? 3521. Okay. I think that's about right. No. Let's unfold. Let's just... In fact, it's probably not a bad idea to leave that little... Ooh, why am I hitting something? It's not a, like, tree that we've... I wonder if it's doing the ground layer. Yeah, it's making me hit ground layer. It's... So this is a giant's issue. The ground is sort of still there. It's like, oh, there's a tree trunk or something. Might need us to come out and come back in. Yeah, it looks like the game engine's still seeing something there. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It is. Right, so let's just... It's not a lot for us to do, really. It's just like a... We didn't drop it, did we? So, yeah. We'll just run that... Ooh, we hit him, whatever it is that's giant, so like... Yeah, it's the ground layer. It still thinks it exists as it was. It's not completely done the ground layer. It might catch up because we've seen that it's a bit like when the snow goes. It does eventually do it. Wow. It's like the ground layer is still thinking it's like where it was before, and I'm bumping into it. It's just making this very difficult. Yeah, I would look. It's the best always to plough following your line, but at the minute that's not necessarily possible. Oh, it seems to have. You know, just reclaim the brown and try and leave the green. And also sort of like do a line to that, so we're sort of going to reclaim a little bit back and probably just clip the white so that our field sort of almost matches. Yeah, I can live with that. Right, so there we go, a rather enhanced field size, but I've left the square. It will go around the building, which is important. I really want to make this. We might have to take that or the tree down. It might. Oh, hang on, is it? No, it's not. I thought it was floating. It was just distance, draw distance. Right, let's drop this back. Now we should see that that's right now. Oh, and it's... Oh. Ploughing's fertilising at the minute, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't realise that the ploughing did too. I know cultivating does, but wow, that is quite amazing. It is. I mean, yeah, we've just double fertilised that. That's amazing. So that is a bonus. In fact, yeah, the bit that's not fully fertilised, we're now going to fully fertilise with. Yeah, yeah. Let's just send that back. Yeah, with that back to the thing. Because they are fast workers, but like I don't want to sort of see it disappear. Even though we all know what's happening, of course. I mean, I'm not like. It's nice to imagine they just dragged the door open and took it in because we'd arranged for them to do it. Believable. But right, so we want to set this. Hang on, is the other one finished? He's about to. He would have finished, actually. Or she. Oh, my life, actually, no. We've just done the round right. Do you know? Oh, come on, that header's a mile away. For any driver with any kind of driving ability at all, you just have to... It's a weird, isn't it, when it's that far away? Sometimes they'll have a go. I mean, oh, God, I was paying worker wages for nothing, really. There's just a lot of shirkers in this game now. I mean, come on, they like faff around, cutting out a little bit. They say it's, yeah, people say DJ Go On was saying that they stay inside the confines of the field. Well, yeah, but when they hit a problem, they go, oh, I can't do this. Instead of programmatically, what they should do is go, okay, I can't go straight on. Oh, can I reverse? Oh, yeah, of course I can. I've not lost my reverse gear. So really now, we could sort of grab the other one. But we'll let the worker have a chance because we've got that to do ourselves now. I really want to do the stone picking. So let's just set this. We're going to do treat this as the babies as FS25, where you do a complete surround, is what I'm thinking. Great demand at grain mill. Just make sure it's not soybeans or anything silly. No, it's not. Nowhere near. Yeah, so we'll do one complete round, and then we'll let this carry on. Because we've got the other field to do, so we can't do everything. Do we? No, we'll de-stone it. There's a couple of stones on this one, but we did show willing. We could, of course, I'm being a bit silly, could set the worker going on that one, couldn't I, before? I was thinking of just grabbing the planter that we've got sitting on the edge of the field, but we really do need to de-stone. Let's have a look, actually. I didn't see much stone, but let's have a look. The stones on there. Oh, there aren't any. I mean, there is on that bit that we ploughed, but there isn't in the other one. Okay, well that's not going to take us long. Right. Yeah, in that case, that does sort of alter things a little bit. Let's just be sensible. Because this can manage that smaller one. Now, if it can let go this morning. No. When I want to press A, I'm pressing B. When I want to press B, I'm pressing A. Oh, do you know? And you're not very well. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of bug. I feel slightly better this morning, but I'm not going to make the mistake of going back to work today. It's, yeah, I've done that before, and it's a real silly thing to do. Yeah, now this should go really much quicker. This is about 70 horsepower more. Yeah, I mean, this you can see is got a real big, strong cultivator section, but the others have got. So yeah, the Great Plains has got a cultivator section, it's just not a real ripper. You know, it's not got. Some have got bigger cultivator sections, but some have still got the little wheels to rip it as well. But I know some of. I mean, that is a real proper cultivator. But what I'm saying, any that has got a cultivator, if you obviously looking at mods, if you look at how Giants did something on each of the things, they've nearly all got the cultivator sections. Let's set you going. And we will have the D-stone, because that we can manage. We've got the horses for that. we'll let you finish this, and by the time it's done this and we've done the destoning, I would say... Right, I would say that we probably, with our beautiful whites, which I keep meaning to upgrade, but then I do deals like we did do, and I don't regret it. It was the best for the farm, it really was. A fantastic deal. That I don't know that I would have thought of that if I was not. But it was sort of like, now then we need to tip this into this ever-growing pile of stones. So all we've really got to do will be weeding and the second fertiliser state on the most of the fields. Yeah, this doesn't always want to turn. I had a right go with it yesterday with the bigger tractor. I was like, it just would refuse to turn. Right, okay, let's get the little bit we've got left to do. I am going to go into time lapse, yeah, because I'm not very good at concentrating at the minute as it is, so it's even worse, this type of thing. I'm going to, yeah, I was right clumsy, clanging into things, whacking things. I caught the edge of the caravan that no longer's there. Yeah, right, so then I say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Oh, it did work. It's weird. I never saw it. That was a case of the hand is quicker than the eye. Seriously, didn't. I pressed the button and I thought it's not working. It's not working. There's no unload icon. Well, there isn't an unload icon because you'd already unloaded. So then, that is us. Yeah, there's nothing coming. It is a bit naughty, but I should have really gone here. But again, not thinking normal. Although, let's be honest, it's not the first time I have been a little bit naughty. Well, I think almost everyone sneaks across the road with a bit of a large header sometimes. I don't go on the road though. I mean, I do insist that we don't like. Oh, it's going to be very, very tight. Yeah, very, very tight. I don't think that's going to. Okay, we don't have to do it like that. Yeah, we can like turn our back and just send it away. So that's finished as well. I think. Let's just check that there's no missing. I think it looked like it was. Let's have a look at our growing empire. Let's jump in that first and like fold it and move it onto the edge. Now, of course, we have a farmyard now. There's no excuse for like leaving things littered on the edge of fields. So we will be bit by bit moving things across the road. And we haven't got a shed yet because we can't afford one. Not quite. But we've laid the foundations, so we shall soon now. Next, well, I'm glad because it is obviously the Let's Play this is the biggest Let's Play, as in I've done more episodes on this than any other one, so it is the one that will probably end soonest, and we have been here for a long time. It's about the journey, and it has taken a long time to get to this. That's just remarkable. I think it's going to be 12 years ago. 12 years statistically. It's going to say, oh no, it was that one, you were right. Statistics, I think it'll say 12. Yeah, it will. 12 years. We've played for 11 years. I think this is, again, one of those we've broken through a barrier this time that we haven't sort of broken before. And yeah, so let's just see what... No, we haven't got a roller. We've not got a roller. We know. Oh, my life needs lime. Seriously? You didn't need lime until I... Oh, we'd have to do that now. Yeah. Oh, my life. We've got actually loads that need lime. Ah. Oh, we've got no cash to do it. And this is the month to actually do it if you were going to do it. It's going to take forever. Now, this would be... Yeah, I suppose this is one of those cases in question where we're going to have to cut a corner that no farmer would like to cut because we haven't got the funds to do what we need to do. So it's sort of, we're going to have to take the hit for it and do it like in the back end when we can afford it. So yeah, it's annoying, but it is, again, it is sometimes economics, those buzzy flies. Yeah, the economics do sometimes take over. So right, we've done all that we can do, and there's... Yeah, I should have done that, it is true. I do regret that. It would be 9,000 easy money. Should we go to the bank manager? No, I wouldn't mind going for like 10-20 grand, and the bank manager may be feeling generous towards us because we own a lot of land and they could claw it back like that, and they would. But let's not just do it for a little bit of wheeler dealing. It is true, we should have done it though when I had got the cash, but we've missed the opportunity. Things have moved on. So I believe if we look now, all we've got to do now, the fertilizer, I'm not prepared to take a hit for. We've got to do that. The road, obviously, for some reason. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's probably could be special rules for the road. We've got that to do all of the second fertilizer state next session, and hopefully our generator. It doesn't have to be generous, it can just be normal. Let's go through to tomorrow. Ooh, we could use a sleep trigger. We have, it's not like we never use that on this particular Let's Play, is it? Really? Yeah, I'm sure the golden apple's like here or something on... Yeah, like on the... near the window boxes, I'm sure it was. So that's been moved, I think. So we are going to go through till 8 o'clock. We have done everything. Yes, June is the month we cannot forget. In fact, I suppose It's, yeah, because we've got narrows. We could do the last fertiliser states. I'd like to end this on a good note, as in, like, let's get the money for our thing whilst I remember. Because it's still not going to hurt. Oh, weeds. We can do that as well. Really? We can. Now, this is the sort of wheeler-dealer that we could sort of do. I don't know how we'd move the class. Yeah, with the others we can grab, the Macdon, even that is absolutely a brilliant price. I'd love to have a go at that. What I mean is, this is the sort of thing where if you wheeler-dealed, that you could actually do it. So I think we will. We're going to have a dabble. Because it's just a good way of making... We've got contacts. That's... Yeah, so let's do it. Don't know how we're going to shift. We might need to grab the quick. So it might be the John Deere. We might have to, because it's the only way I think that we can actually... So sometimes you've got to speculate to accumulate. Need the weights, which we will have dropped somewhere. Yeah, because we're not going to do it with this. It's, where's the weight? That's a point. I will have dropped... I see it, I do. Yeah, so our crop's all growing. It's... hang on a minute. Did we plough everything, didn't we? So we shouldn't really have weeds. We should be, like, weedless. Yeah, we are. So that's one butte. We did the weeding on 46 because we did no-till, but yeah, we did. We ripped everything up with a plough, so yeah, we're good. Wow, we dodged a bullet with that one. So it's just the fertilising, which you say, this has got narrows. So we will do that in the future. Yeah, the canola's still coming through that last little bit. Still does that weird lurch when you go reverse, where it goes forwards for a second. Right, let's grab that header. It is true. We didn't release that. We had a... Oh, do you know? Off a job, Bob. Let's turn away. Do you know? Seriously. Alright, yeah. So it is true. This is the sort of thing you would... Right, leasing. I do like the way you can see that in your... It was nice. Yeah, I don't know. It must have... because it did let go... Sometimes, yeah, I did notice that. Was like, well, it didn't always not work. We dropped it and then grabbed the other one, and it dropped for that. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So we've got to invest 500 in the quick because we need the strap support. It's the only way we're going to shift this from one side of this to the other. Now the rest we can do by other means. So then, with that in mind, with strap support, yeah, it's weird on different games. You see, I know it's weird. Subconsciously, I knew with transport straps. I think that's without the camera. I don't care whether I've got the camera or not. Yeah, so that will do for me. And we do 1, 2. That's the best. It could, if it was slightly in, it'd be perfect. But you know. Can't ask for perfection. Well, you can, but you're going to be disappointed. Right, so then, with that in mind, we are going to lend 35,000. Which I don't think the bank would really complain about. So we want... Ooh, okay, that's a bit silly. So we want to... Okay, let's do that first, because that's a really good buy, yes. Well, the other thing is, as well, you want to see if you're right. Is this going to, like... Is there a point it doesn't work? Or is it a dependable 10-15%? And also, as I said, yeah, I am fully aware, because I got caught on nasty repair costs for something. Doesn't seem to care about that, so I don't... Yeah. Yeah, so at the minute, I've got to be honest, I prefer round bales because they're bigger. Yeah, so you can keep the square bales. I mean, round bales are the superior bale anyway. Anybody who knows anything, because unlike square bales, they will deflect water if you build them into the shape. Whereas actually, I know this only from I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. This is a Frithgarth thing. So sell for 43, yeah. Fantastic. We made a bit of profit. So now we want to buy you, because you've got a really good unstoppable. What does that mean? I just thought there were 3 or 4 things in that range that we sort of could do to make a little tiny bit of profit, to sort of make up for the fact that I stuffed up with that. Ooh, I think we should be able to get away with it, but if not, we have a weight right over there. Might be able to do this without the help of the quick, though. This would not be possible. It's got collisions where you think. I think we're going to need to. Well, we're sort of hovering over the ground. We're not. Ooh, we are a little bit. Yeah, I think the person that we're selling it to would rather. It has got little wheels actually, so we're sort of hovering, but it's a bit willful, shall we say. Ooh, it really is actually not a bit more than a bit. It's very willful. All we need is a little bit more. Well, we can do it. We can do it. Just got to aim for that hidden box. Oh, come on. We might get away with that. I doubt it, but we might. No, we can't. It's more than one way to skin a cat. It's true. We could always use the weight of that to lift ourselves over the... Oh my life, thank goodness for that. 15,011. No, 39,000. Yeah, that worked too. What? Oh, I'm stuck in the ground, I was going to say. Oh, quick, you don't half get me into some dangerous situations. How am I supposed to... Yeah, it's... I think the only way you can do that is sort of like reset where it is. And then it's not in... Ooh. You're not in... What are you doing? Why are you doing that to me? Well, that's a bit odd. Because it's not in the ground. Why would it... Ah, I have no idea. Right, so then now we can almost afford the back down. So we need 10,000 again. Maybe slightly more. We need to also remember to pay this back. I think that's about right. And we don't want any options. Why have we got 35,000? Oh, because of that. Yep. Luckily with this we can actually just... Oh, it's a beautiful bit of kit, isn't it? It's got a bit of character. It really has. Oh, I do like this. Yeah, it's really a bit... Yeah, I would like to use this. Perhaps this will spur me on a little bit. This is not the Let's Play for it, though, but yes. Again, I'll keep talking about specialities. This could be the speciality on one. Although it is still a bit sort of samey, isn't it? We've sort of done this before, so... Let's have a look. Yeah, 7 odd grand. So... Right, so now then we want... It's only 40%. We'll leave it. We'll just... Yeah, we're not gonna like... Let's just repay as much as we can. And remember, we were very, very low. So actually, we've taken 10,000 off our loan, and we're still better off than we were. That's not... I don't think that's a bad thing. So, let's go through to... Yeah, June, because we haven't got any weeding to do. I'd like to sell that. We'll look in May, though, we will. Because sometimes the price of the grain could be different. So... We want to get the best possible price we can, even if we have to, like, eke through the day and go at 12 o'clock. I don't mind that. So May. What are the prices like for soybeans right now? Oh no, definitely not good. So definitely June. But you should be checking. $6 metre, 18,000. That's a very good price, isn't it? But what about wheeler and dealer in it? We haven't got any way of shifting that. You've got to think of these things. I was thinking we do need a sunflower stroke, but that is a little bit small. But we could wheeler dealer it. We haven't got. No, we might be able to get away with it. Ooh. No, we can't quite. Oh no, of course we can't. Yeah, I was going to do the 18,000 one first. Let's do it. Yeah, at the minute I don't mind doing this a little. I'm not going to do this all the time, but I am just also like 20. That'll do nicely for that first one. Oh, such a long. I'm going to buy you, because you have got a very, very good. Hang on a minute, I thought we just lent. Did I? Oh, I thought we just lent. That's a bit odd. I'm sure we lent it. Yeah. I just thought it's just a quick way presently just to earn a few quid. And if all the Let's Plays where we need the money, where we could really do with like a bit of help, it would be this Let's Play. But I'm not saying I won't do it. I mean, it probably takes 2 minutes. But I would always like to show it on camera, which means it's like, if it gets annoying, let me know. I'm not saying I'm going to do it all the time, because I know it will get annoying. But at the minute, it sort of does suit us very well. And also we're testing the fact that every single time is a dependable 18,000. And also, it's trying to see if you get more for a better bonus. It doesn't to me look like you do. No, it seems like 15% no matter what happens. Right, so we want that for 29, which we can't quite afford. No, I was thinking we really haven't got, so we want to borrow. 27 was more, we want 30 odd. Right, so then we need to grab the weight for a fact. We will need the quick, so I'm hoping it's recovered its from being in the ground. If not, we can, yeah, we've got to reset it if it's been misbehaving, because it really shouldn't be doing anything bad now. We can clearly see that that's not in the ground. Right, okay, let's hope that that frees it. Must be the other way. It is. I can see the little green, the legs, very, very tiny. It would, in a perfect world, it would be nice if like there was like red writing on the pallets, what people could do that said this way, something like that, or even an arrow. Yeah, in a perfect world. I'm not expecting the modders to do that. It is funny, but some of them do. Yeah, Mark Thor does on his potato box type thing. He sort of puts it, because I was saying it once, and then I said, yeah, I said, oh, it'd be nice, and then I actually noticed that he did. I think it's sort of like partially in the ground for some reason. It's almost like reading that it's in the ground, but it's not. The mechanics have gone wrong. The engine's broken. It's like the weight has no effect at all. Yeah, because there's no way that we've like done this loads of times, and it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, I think it's true. I think we're going to leave it here, and then I'm going to come back in next session. We'll sell that and take our thing to market. What is the price like? I think we looked, didn't we? Already, we've not done anything. We've not gone anywhere. It is on the rise. Do you know? Now let's get this done. I'm going to go out and come in. So I'm going to see you in a minute. Yeah, we're back to normal. It really was just a crash. Yeah, I can lift it above. It's sort of like registered as it was still dragging in the ground or something like that. And this is going to be a bit... Oh, I don't know. It's weird how sometimes... Yeah, no, it's got it. It has. I'm sort of going to have to... No, I think this one's got to be sort of a draggy bit. Or sort of, we almost can do it without, but... Yeah, now this is the bit, isn't it, where it is a bit... Yeah, it's weird how much experience I've had of doing things like this, where you're like driving weirdly. And I know it's all, yeah, the physics are real. The drivers do, the tractors do sort of wobble and get to that point. So this is 29,000, and it is a very good bonus. So does that actually affect 32? No, it is about, doesn't seem to care. So let's have a look. I think that's everything once it, apart from the Belvedere, which we can't do, and obviously we're not. So yeah, so let's return the cash. Yeah, that's the thing we can't forget. So yeah, it looks like we're doing so well, doesn't it? But it's, you might make 7,000 out of it, really. That's what I'm saying. Balance. Let's take it to 10. And we're slowly eking... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're in debt. We're talking to the lads and ladies, the farmers. Oh, we've done it again. Oh, we didn't. It did it itself. Okay, let's just try something. Let's try resetting the quick and seeing if that actually sorts it out. Because we didn't do that. It just fell into the ground. As in, like, let's just reset. If we know this works, I mean, it probably will have a bit of work. You know, what I mean is it might have a bit of a fault. As in, it's got to be a bit more ethereal when it touches the ground. Because this is going to get old soon, isn't it, really? You know, like if you've got something heavy and you touch the ground and then you're sort of still in the ground. Yeah, that worked. We're no longer registering as in the ground. So yeah, that's what you got to do. So at least we've seen it. So up to 10,000. Our loan is being sort of wrecked. Money's it is going up. We need to be out the tractor to do sleep at any time. It still observes the same rules. We are going to sell our things so that we can actually leave and hold our head up high, where our balance is actually positive. I mean, well, I suppose we could. No, I don't know. Yeah, as I said, it's nice to have a nest egg. No, we've got yeah, we've got. Yeah, I know. Enough of the wheelie dealer. Yeah, otherwise it's going to get old soon for everybody. I do sort of understand that. So we're up to 16,000. What are the prices like for the? Yeah, it won't show in the time saving stock check. Unfortunately, it doesn't understand that they're in our trailers. Here we are. Ooh, we are as well. Farmers Market is the bet. Well. Earning rate is 9 different, but you know, we're not. I'm happy as things as they are to sell them to the farmers market. It's convenience, and I would imagine that does play a sort of part. Yeah, of course, I've got to start everyone's engines, haven't I? We have got to do the fertilising state, yeah, as well. So next session we need to be grabbing that before our oats are ready. So I believe they're ready July, so it's the last opportunity we'll have to actually get that done. So the other trailer's there, I believe. And we want the grain mill, so we were actually on our doorstep. Farmers market, sorry, not the grain mill. Oh my god, was it the grain mill? Yeah, I don't trust myself at the minute. Farmers markets. That's not the right thing. Though it was the farmers market. Grain mill is marginally more. Yeah, let's do it. I don't mean it nasty, but an extra 3 per tonne when you've got quite 60 odd tonnes, it does add up. I mean, yeah, I know the other you could say, but then it's a long way, and it's been already a long session. So, yeah, this is more an intermediate of like me trying to meet in the middle. So set destination, and we want to go into the yard. About there will do nicely, and we will grab the white, who also needs his engine starting. Yeah, so this bit, the equipment will, every time we use the equipment, we'll drag it back to the yard. We probably can afford to stick our shed down, which we'll do next session. When we, yeah, because with just what we'll do is, I'm tempted to sell my fertiliser spreader and buy the competitions, because the workers can use it and it will do our fields very quickly. That's what I'm thinking. 16 odd thousand, we can just about, well, we will definitely be able to afford it in a minute. So I'll sell mine. I've not given up on it though. I was thinking as I was talking, I really do like, I'm going to have a go, but I'm sculpting it. I've actually already done it in Blender. I just need to bake it. Yeah, I know it sounds like a cookery show, but that's what we call it. Yeah, so let's get this sold, get a bit of profit, sell our fertiliser spreader, and buy the one that dropped yesterday that also has liming, which is amazing. Fantastic. Let's get this done. Yeah, this is our profit from last year, really. The big, well, we did still make some, but let's just start his engine as we pass as well. Do we get out on the left? I think we do, don't we? Yeah. Ooh, that sounds a bit rough. Yeah, there's a bit of repairing to be done as well. That I did notice. Forgetting steering's not like it was once. You can't pull back in, you've got to like, I just thought I'd send this one back to the farmyards. Now we've got one. Yeah, it's, I suppose, yeah, that's what I was really sort of trying to say. This, we start from nothing. There's a lot of goal posts that you have to go through. I always find in this Let's Play where we've really come a long way in comparison to someone who had the farm and did all that type of stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's we've broken sort of things that other people don't have to do, which is nice. So the last thing is we're going to like grab that fertiliser spreader, and the John Deere can have the well, it is that's its main function really. So while this is doing that, we could actually be being clever and actually doing that back at the store. Really? We may as well, yeah, we may as well for old posterity leave our bits of equipment here. Do we grab some fertiliser on the fronts and right, okay, let's, with great regrets, I do take you back, but your journey is not finished. Now I'm going to make this much bigger, and I'm going to give it better discs, so it is going to be not the Razek, and it's not going to be a Razek. I'm going to BI Industries. I've fallen in love with the shape. I am going to be like doing our own version with a much bigger dish. So yeah, it's I do like it. I just fell in love with it a bit, and I suppose that the hours I've spent in it, yeah, so we lost 300. Fantastic, and we are going to buy 55,478. we are going to buy that beautiful little fertilizer spreader that dropped yesterday. 16,500. And that is 16,500. Attaches. Oh, that's right. This is the one with the trailer hitch, where you can drag a trailer as well to signify you can have extra storage. Which is, but well, you could also drag a trailer to I mean, it's supposed to be dragging it, but unless you drag it on the field, it won't actually let you. But you could sort of keep going, topping up would be the proper way to do it. We will do that, but in time. Don't care about the transport wheels at present. It's only got a standard 1400 litre extension, but that's bigger than what we used to anyway. So main colour, does it charge you? Oh, it doesn't. Design, oh, I like that. That's a bit special. We haven't got a cover, so we don't need to worry about it. We will in time make it a little bit bigger, but we will indeed buy that, yes. And that is like what we've done. We do need to grab, let's fill it, and we need a couple of fertilisers as well. Yeah, I know we leased the front box. I don't think we ever bought it, because I think I said last time that I knew I was going to be working on them both. Obviously my seat, oh yes, it has been adapted a bit more. It's now adaptable for potatoes too. It would get in the way for now though. Yeah, because it's too heavy for this. So right, we want to buy some fertilizer. We're going to need 2. So what we'll do is be sensible. We're going to grab one. What, 1400? So we could grab another. And then we've got one full one and a bit of a one left because it's 1400. So if we leave the half empty one and grab with the quick. I know we had no choice, but obviously this is a really quite a long John Deere, isn't it? But I think we'll get away with this. I think I've scrapped it. Can't tell. It's the one thing. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't know that I did. Yeah, I did now. Fantastic. So that is where we're going to leave it. We have got narrows on. We're going to get our. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it going because we know that it just bursts into action. So let's have. Oh, it might not like the quick. It might not like the Corteva on the front. So let's just have a go and see if he moans. I do think this is. I think it was this one as well. All of them. One of them had got 2 states of fertilisation. Oh, have we got... Oh, we did no-till that one. Oh, we can spray that one next time. I thought it looked a bit long. Right, okay, let's just see. Do you like that on the front? Or are you moaning? Yeah, I thought you would. Right, okay, so we need to drop that on the edge of the field, which is not a bad thing anyway. Fantastic. Now, he shouldn't moan about me having those on, because there's nothing attached. So let's have a go, shall we? 42 metre spread, let's say... Yeah, she is happy. The lady with the pink red trousers. The blonde lady. Yeah. Right, and that's where we can leave it, yeah. Wow. Oh, no, that's dead weeds. No, we're all right for that. So it's just the weed in that one. That's the only one that we... Did I leave it? Yeah, let's just grab the tractor. Don't really fancy leaving it stranded. That's... So we're down to 36,000. We have bought a new piece of equipment. And that's, yeah, I'm just thinking it's better for workers, and it is important, but also it's a 42-metre spread, so what is there not to like? And it does lime too, and we need to do a lot of liming, so it seems to me like win, 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 win on every single level, so yeah. Apologies, young lady, that was a little bit close to your nose, definitely. That is the end of it. I really wanted to push on with this. I really shouldn't be on here, but I don't feel well enough. I've got to have that. I've got to be where the music's playing in the mix. I'm not really very well, and without that kind of additional push of something where you've got an emotional push for it, it's difficult to do. So, right, smashing. So we still need to do the. Yeah, I'm tempted to do it now, but that's just little old me. Yeah, we should stick the shed down. Let's try it. The reason I'm saying that, no, it's done that kind of save, but that's a different kind of save. Oh my life! I'm tempted to switch this off because it seems to have like do a real lurch. Because when you do a normal save, it's a much quicker. Right, I've saved that in case this goes wrong and it destroys field or something like that. Let's try and put that, at least put that shed back down on the lands. Yeah, I mean, there's the Omatana ones as well, but this is what I was thinking. It's longer. It's also smaller. This is a nice shed. I do like it. So, it should... Yes, you can tell it's not quite... Oh, okay. Why? I don't think it's... I think it's just that... It's probably too close to the tree, I would guess. Or maybe the Corteva is a little close. Just make sure we haven't destroyed anything. It will have just sunk the back legs in a little bit deeper is all. And I'm not really bothered about that, as long as it's not damaged. Ooh. Oh, no, it's not. No, they're okay. I thought they were floating. Nope, they're definitely alright. Didn't do anything to the edge of the field. That was my biggest concern. So we have got a shed. Finally, we are a farm with a house and a shed. Yeah, we still got... I know we could put the silo down and all that, but I'd like to... At least one of the finishing conditions of the Let's Play is that we do put the animals in, and I'd like to run it so that I don't just put them in on the last episode, but we'll see what's going to happen, because Oxygen David's map could drop, or someone else's map could drop. So this has had a fair old play of time, really. It has, and it's not like it's a new map, even though I gotta be honest, I personally do love it a lot. It's a really beautiful map, but I'd imagine actually that work has probably pretty much got that field finished. But then again, this is a worker, they can't... Oh no, you're right. What we'll do is we'll wait for the finish, and we will... Yeah, we won't be altering the width, will it? It'll just do it full width all the time. They don't care. Wow, it still looks like it's full though. No, it has awesome. Let's let it finish. It's nearly done, and then we will grab... We might actually get a bit of our field anyway, looking at that. It's not going to finish far off our fertiliser. I think you'll find you're done. That looks fairly good to me. Let's grab that and stick it on the next, on our little field right next door. Yeah, because I think the new one is done, isn't it? That's completely blue. Oh. I thought we needed to do that bit. Oh, I'm easily confused at the minute. I am. Probably not. So, set this. We've done the canola field. We know it needs ploughing. Yeah, so all it is, we even did that. Yeah, there's bits missing. Yeah, so we did do the edge of that one actually. Let's just do 59, and then I'm going to set it, because this is a small field. With a 42 metre spread, I could pretty much go in the middle and turn around. So really, for this kind of field, this is a beaut. Well, it's nice to have a 42 metre spread. I've only ever had the Razek all the way through so far on nearly every single Let's Play, so to have a 42 metre spread is a little bit of a luxury that I'm hoping I get used to. Yeah, it's a little tiny bit in that corner. It's just, no, it's 91%. I think we'll do those last two fields very quickly. We'll set this going and then I really am going to go. Yeah, because I would say in the blink, oh, come on, let's do it. It's going to be run down each one once. It's like 2 minutes. Let's just get it done. And then next session we can literally go straight through. In fact, I suppose if we're going to do that, we'll just go straight down the middle, and if there might be a little bit around the edge that we slightly miss, just, yeah, I know it's a bit sloppy. I don't really like it myself, but otherwise I waste half a thing doing or faffing around. It's just the time element at the minute. I know your time is precious, so, and I know I'm not blaming you. This is smaller. This actually might just about do this. I know it won't quite reach. I know that it's going to be bits on the edge. Damage circle. It's a compromise. Let's be honest. If I'd have gone another month, we wouldn't be able to do this at all because it would be ready to harvest. So that's what I was thinking. Yeah, oh, not bad. You weren't far off with 58 actually. I can live with that. That's not bad. So let's go through till tomorrow, which I believe. Let me check that. Yeah, we did. Yeah. It's a shame we can't afford that, but yeah, I can't. That one that was 160,000 for the big, you know, that was a deal of a lifetime. But it was too. The bank manager wanted backed us on that one. So 8 o'clock in the morning, we do indeed, and it should be the time of our oats. Is it oats or canola? I think it's oats first, then canola. I think it's July. Oh, or is it? No, I think it is. I'm sure. My guts tells me, because yeah, I'm living on instinct at the minute. Oh, that's definitely right. Your oats are. Oh, well, your canola might be ready too, by the look of it. Right, we do need to lease a harvester. We don't need a header, so we will be leasing the Russell Mash again because it's the most reasonable harvester of all. Going the wrong way. So yes, we will lease you. I would love to buy you because you've been a very, and also it's the right kind of area, isn't it, for a Russell Mash? So right, smashing. So we can see. I think yeah, the canola's ready too. Looking at that. Oh, we didn't weed. Oh, we didn't actually. Oh, and that's what rushing gets you. So we've got 4 fields to harvest, and Mr. Rushy has yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a loss on that one, aren't we? It is what it is. These things happen when you rush. That's the price you pay. So, yeah, it's yeah. You win some, you lose some, don't you? C'est la vie, really. Considering what we've achieved in the last couple of sessions, we have sheds down, we levelled that field, we ripped the sunflowers. There's a much bigger field of sunflowers on that than there ever was before. It's quite a large field. Does it show you if you increase it? I don't think it does it? Oh no, maybe it does. I would say it does. I think that's actually worked out the size of the field. So 2.43, I would say that's not far off the same size as 52. Oh, it's not far off, is it? So 45 is now almost as big as our long strip field. So this is going to be an interesting year for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a farmyard. Well impressed. Yeah, we could at some point buy 40. I'd like, yeah, 47 would be the dream, and then we've got all of this area bar the giant. I mean, it'd be nice to own the giant, but yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to. We'd be like in the 15th year of the Zielonka. So, right, that's where I'm going to leave it. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.